All right, cool. Thank you all so much again for waiting patiently. Anybody who is going to be joining will just meet us here while the webinar has started. So I'm going to introduce myself, introduce our community, and introduce what this webinar is all about and what we want you to leave here with. My name is Olashubomi Odunton, and am I want to say community manager at the Lagos Online Sellers Community, but I'm also the community is powered by Route Lift, where I am the co-founder. So Route Lift is a logistics company. We are situated in Lagos, but we also have business in Port Harcourt, Ibadan, and Abuja, some parts of Ogun State as well. However, we do these webinars almost every month to educate our community. We have a community of business owners on WhatsApp called the Online Sellers Community, and it's basically an environment where business owners join, especially if you sell online, you sell using social media, or you're just an e-commerce business owner. That community is for you. We share resources to grow, and we try to do these webinars every month to just help business owners to scale, to get better at pricing. We've had several webinars already and the recordings are available on YouTube where you can watch them. Um, We've talked about how to price your business. We've talked about how to run ads on Meta. We've talked about how to scale your business if you are just starting. We've talked about to scale your business from inside your room. We've talked about several topics, and today we are talking about how to rake in sales through social media content. And the reason why we discussed that was because on the community, that was actually what was indicated that it was like a problem for people. And I think that that's a thing, especially in this day and age where content is quote and unquote king. Everybody talks about, oh, create content. Every business, if you're a business owner, you're not on social media creating content, you're missing out this and that. But the truth is, so many people are creating content or just posting, and they are not optimizing for as many sales as possible. People are posting online on social media and not just optimizing for sales. People are creating, and not by optimizing for sales, I mean some of them are posting on social media apps that they have no business being on. So all these things are things that we wanted to solve with this webinar and just provide actionable steps so that it's every business owner that joins this webinar is not does not continue making the same mistakes, and also is able to start just making changes immediately and start making money. That's the most important thing. And according to one post we made on social media just this morning, everything you should do to make money. And so yeah, we brought on board two amazing speakers. Unfortunately, one of them cannot join tonight, this evening, and she has asked us to give her another date so that she can join. The problem is NEPA. The problem is NEPA. She said she has not had lights for a few days. All her devices are dead, including her power bank. And she texted me like 3 hours ago that she's not certain if she'll be able to join or not, but she will try. So she might still join. However, I don't want us to bank on it. We will most likely have Yetunde with us by next week. We'll probably do a part two next week. So yesterday was supposed to talk about how to optimize your business content for sales. But today we have with us gifts Odeyemi, and Gifts is going to be talking about how to power your sales with TikTok. So she's more or less one of the reasons why I invited her is because she's more or less a really great with making sales on TikTok and how to just optimize your TikTok for bringing in customers. I think one thing that everybody who creates content on TikTok says is that there's just more reach. You don't have to always run an ad as opposed to Instagram or just Meta services where you have to usually run an ad, especially as an up and coming business owner or content creator. You have to run an ad in order to get get your get your your items in front of your customers. However, with TikTok, it's just a little bit easier. The algorithm pushes your videos or your post a little bit more. But she will talk more about it, how she has done it, how she has sold, how she continues to sell. And I'm just going to invite her in a few seconds or minutes. Let me just confirm that she can hear me before I introduce. Gift, are you here? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I am. Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon. Cool. Awesome. So we will be bringing forward in a few minutes. I just want to reiterate in case you're just joining us, we will be recording this session. We'll be recording this webinar, so it should be up by tomorrow on our YouTube, but it will only be up if you join to the members of our community. Those are the only people that are going to be getting the recording. And also wanted to also reiterate that this webinar is powered by Route Lifts, which is a logistics company. So if you do want to send out a products, or you want to send, you're a business owner and you need a reliable logistics partner, you definitely should use Routelift. All right, that being said, I will be bringing on board Gifts Odemi is a children's books and learning consultant, and she's the founder of Max Literatures. She provides educational resources for children aged 0 to 15. She helps parents make smarter learning choices and uses digital content to drive visibility, trust, and sales. We are so excited to have you, and we cannot wait to hear from you and learn from you. Thank you so much. Gifts, you have the floor. I don't know if you're going to turn on your video or share your screen or something.
Yeah, I turn off my video.
All right.
Okay, good
Hello.
afternoon, everyone. Can you
Good
hear me?
afternoon.
Can
I
you hear
can hear
me?
you clearly.
Yeah, okay, fine. So, um, first thing I would like to talk on is for any business, you need to have the right mindset. It's the right mindset that will drive sales because I would say personally, I learned in a hard way about this. So, even if you are not selling on social media, wherever you choose to sell, whatever platform or you have a store, the right mindset is what you should have for your business. Because one truth about it is you are not the first in the business you get. So, to make sales, and why are you doing the business? You are doing the business to make sales and make profit. So, you need to have the right mindset for that. Else, nothing is going to work. Then coming to social media, you also need to have the right mindset for the social media. Having the right mindset for the social media is understanding the platform, understanding how this platform work is different from how this platform work. Because yeah, I know we are here to talk about TikTok, but I'm also on the Meta Ad platform. They are not the same. The content that will drive sales for you on Meta Ad will not will likely 100% not drive sales for you on TikTok, because you will be surprised that we have the same people on this platform, but their thinking and reasoning is different. It's on Instagram, on TikTok and Facebook. You will be seeing people asking for POD, payment on delivery. If your business supports that, or you're the kind of person that wants to do that, of course, go for it. But you find out that 90% of people on TikTok and on Facebook, they will be asking you for POD. I hope we all know what POD is, payment on delivery, right? So, but on Instagram, it's different. Instagram people, they'll buy. They don't even, some they don't even need to do ask you too much question. They just buy. So you need to understand that, and understanding how the platform works, how the people who think they will is what will drive you to the content, the kind of content you create on that platform. So for TikTok, for example, the kind of content that work there, like I said, is different from what works elsewhere. And also, you need to know who you are creating the content for. Everybody is not your audience. In fact, you cannot sell for everybody. There are some people that they will, no matter how good your product is, they will never buy from you. That should not be your problem. Your problem is the people that you are selling for. Make sure the content you are creating is eating them. That's where we come with content pillars. So the kind of content you want to create, whatsoever you say, okay, let me do, for example, you're a skincare vendor and you're on that platform. Though for some people they think, oh, TikTok is to dance, dance, shake body, vibe to song. That is beyond that. It is beyond that. So you can do that on your platform to bring the audience. If you create such content, you will bring a lot of people to your page. Now, who are the people that will buy? Are the people those kind of content bring to your platform, are they the kind of people that will buy your product? In fact, that's why you will see a lot of vendors coming to cry out that they went viral. They did not make single sales. This virality video, if you go and check, you might be seeing 200 views, 200,000 views. So imagine 200,000 people have seen you. They've seen your video, they've seen your content, they are not buying. It's because the video is not for the people that TikTok pushed it to. So that is why, in as much as you are looking for virality, you be careful. As much as you are looking for virality in your on your page, you want to be viral. Be careful the kind of content you create, so that when the algorithm push your video to people, you are getting the right people. It happened to me recently. Um, TikTok pushed my video to a certain number of people. Like I had like over the video just blew. I had like over 100,000 people viewing the video. Throughout that throughout that week, I was busy packing orders. Reason because the kind of video, the kind of content I create are always touching my audience. So imagine I just created a video, I was just vibing, and TikTok decided, because the algorithm is up and down sometimes, and TikTok decide to push that video. People will like it, people will view, but I might not make any sales. You get? So in all you do, make sure your content is always hitting your target audience. You know who they are. For your business, you know who you if you don't know who your target audience are, go and look for them. Go and, like, ChatGPT is even best friend to business owner now. Ask ChatGPT, who are my target audience? How do they think? What's their problem? What is their pain point? So regardless, even if you want to be creating cruise video or anything, make sure it's hitting their pain point, so that when that video goes viral, it will go viral to the right people. It's the right people that will be engaging to it. That will drive sales for you. So, and on the other hand, if you are new to the algorithm, you are new to TikTok, and you've been doing a lot of things that is not working, try running ad. Yes, TikTok has a ad feature, and it's even cheaper than the Meta ad. Run ad, do that. Try to build your page, and don't deviate from your business. If you know you want to cash cruise, have a separate page and be cashing your cruise there. But for your business, be make sure what you are creating, because in fact to create content is not as easy as it seems, especially even if you are doing educational I think whatever content, but educational content is a bit more difficult to create, because you need to think, take your time, think, what am I going to say? If you want to advertise a product, maybe a skincare, you need to go and check the ingredients, make sure that, oh, what I want to talk about this product is actually what the product is talking about. So you understand. So make sure you take your time and create the right content for your audience. Then um yeah, that's that. Then so I have okay, I think I've talked about it. I've talked about your mindset, content that drives sales. Yes, those are the kind of content that drives sales on TikTok. And the algorithm is so good at um if someone like someone have engaged on your content, maybe like or whatever they have done on it, the algorithm will be pushing those set of people the other content that you create. So this one brings me to live streaming. So if you know you are always creating content and the sales is not coming like it should, and you don't have up to 1,000 followers yet, what you do at that point is run adverts. Adverts, yes, adverts will give you followers. You don't even need to go and be buying fake. No, don't buy. Spend money and run adverts. So that will push you to like 1K followers to start going on live. And what does that do? Live creates connection. It builds trust, because why people might not be buying from you is because maybe they don't trust you yet. Yes. because TikTok people, they need to trust you. They need to trust you before they buy from you. When they trust you, you don't have any issue about they won't even bother asking you payment on delivery or whatever, or maybe you don't have a working store. For me, I don't even have a store. I don't have a working store, and we are making sales on a daily basis. So they don't even need to bother to come to your location, but they need to trust you. So going on live builds that. So when you go live, you live stream, you build connection, you connect with your audience, your community. That's the people your business is talking to. Then you also go live. Sometimes you might not, it's not every time you go live to sell. Sometimes you just go live to educate people on maybe your product,
No, I think she's having network issues. Yeah, she's frozen on my end.
Okay, I thought it was just me because I've been having network issues for the past, I don't know, MTN is just moving wild. So I guess it's from from her end. Oduduwa almost came in. Um, all right. Okay, she has left. So she should be joining back in a few minutes. In the meantime, I think one thing I also wanted to add is she was talking about live, and I think TikTok has made it possible for you to go live without 1,000 followers right now. I don't know if that's just me because I don't have up to 1,000 followers and I can go live, and I can go live. So I don't know if that's a thing where it's just me or other people have seen that as well. Nobody has tried going live on TikTok. Okay. Hello, gifts.
happen. Hello. I don't
I
know
think
what happened. I think
okay.
the network kicked me out.
Yeah, network must have tripped off. Please go
Yeah.
ahead.
So that's why I said I have the right mindset. So this brings me to the my number 4 point, which is consistency. A lot of people mistake consistency for posting every day. No, it's not compulsory you post every day. Talking from experience. And sometimes 2 days I don't post, but I have a number of posts I need to make in a week. So posting every day is not, you can be consistent like that, but you are not giving value. What are you posting every day? You, most times, go and check. Those people that say, I post every day, I'm consistent, they are dancing, they are vibing. As a business owner, I'm not ruling out dancing or vibing, but that should not be the only thing you are doing. Some people will just hold their product like this and be dancing, 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 dancing every day, hold different products every day, repeat the same thing, and they are saying, "Oh, I'm consistent, so this app is against me." No, post, think like first. See, first on social media, think like who want to buy from you. The person that want to buy, think like you are you want to patronize a vendor. Are you going online to buy first? First thing first. Almost give or take 80% of people that buy things online, they are not going there to buy. First thing first, they are going there to entertain, to get entertained or whatever. But when, as you are scrolling, 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 they eat your post and they see that, what this person is saying, I have the problem. Because another thing is, most of your customers, most of your audience, they don't know they have a problem. They don't know. But when you spell it out, you tell them that, oh, this one, that one, oh, this is what you use to solve it. Some they take action. Some they'll just mark register on your video. When they are ready, they will come and take action. But it's not like it's everybody that comes to social media and buy. No. A lot of people come to social media and feel entertained, but in as they are getting entertained, they are they are coming across your content that you are telling them you have a serious problem. So this your problem that you're having, this is the solution. And some people genuinely know they have a problem. And when they come across your content like that, they'll know that let me buy this thing. Okay, for instance, you're always dancing, you're always vibing to music. Why you would your product? Let's say this product now will give long life and prosperity. How would they know that this product give long life and prosperity if I did not tell them? So that is why you need to create educational content sometimes. So it's not only vibe and vibing. Tell them this product, if you not buy it, you will not have long life and prosperity. It's true. I need long life and prosperity. You have made sales. But if I'm just holding it, and what is this? What waiting be this thing? What is it? So that is why, in fact, I strongly believe that for some businesses, you don't even need to dance. Don't dance for me. Tell me what this thing is because I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't even know how to use it. Is it your dancing that will make me know, or is it your vibing to music? Some they will write long list of captions. Is it that those? I strongly believe that people that write description and caption about their product, they don't know the product. I strongly believe they will just go and hack ChatGPT and paste it there. You say you don't know waiting ChatGPT give you. So sometimes it's okay to talk, to communicate. And business is not like, I'm shy. I cannot face camera. Your product will sit there and expire. Especially if you are someone that sells things that it will sit there, expire there. So there's nothing like, it's not my thing. Me as you are, I used to be a career person. Business was never my thing. It was never. If someone has told me that, oh, you will later be selling something, I will tell the person to. It's, so it's not like it has to be your thing. You need to learn. 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 As a business owner, in fact, learning should be your major priority. Learn. If you are someone that love reading books, read books. Read books about businesses. Expand your mindset. If they are telling you it's impossible to do this, no, it's possible. Everything is see, there's no impossibility in business. If you start limiting yourself that is impossible, you will see it in the business that is impossible. You know, I said earlier that I learned in a hard way. Earlier, when I started my business online, I used to see TikTok as an app that is it not just to dance and vibe? It's to dance and vibe. I stuck to myself with Zuckerberg on Instagram. Zuckerberg was collecting all my profit I was giving to Zuckerberg to run ads. But until I had to be open and understand how TikTok algorithm itself is. So I learned it. So for business owners that is not learning, that is always wanting to pay people to do this one for you're on your own. I learned it. So in the process of learning, I understood, oh, this is how this app is. This is what we work there. This is how I need to present my content. Before then, I used to post oh, nobody sabi my papa. Shey you understand? So when I understood that, oh, this is the kind of thing because I post the content I give Instagram to TikTok no go do anything. So when I now understand, okay, this is what I need to do. This is how I need to revive my content. This is what I need to do and other things in between. So look at where we are today now. TikTok is, in fact, TikTok is our main app where we are selling. We don't have a store, it's just TikTok. So, and consistency. Okay, I've talked about consistency. So, I think basically that is everything I want to talk about. I've hit 4 points. Yes, those are my points. So, if you have any question or you you basically if you have any question you want to ask me, just let me know.
Thank you so much, Gift. I like one thing that you said, which I did not even know before. Like I use TikTok. I don't use TikTok live personally, by going live. I think I've only gone live once or twice, and it was just for I don't sell anything, so it was just for vibe. But usually when I see live business owners on live, I'm not really like stayed back to study. One thing that you said, which was you don't always have to go on live to sell. I'm just reiterating it in case somebody missed that. You don't always have to go on live to sell. You can go on live to educate people. So you can actually just go on live and talk about whatever you're selling and how it helps them or how to use it and things like that. I'm assuming that's
Yeah.
what you meant, right?
Yeah, it's more like giving free consultation. Maybe you
Mm,
are selling something, you're selling a product that you charge consultation for. You can just join me live. Let me talk to you about this. So maybe what people have been paying for in your DM, you can just go live. So people that are in the moment, in fact, they will call themselves, come and see this thing. And you are there just there to talk about the product. This product give long life and prosperity. This how to use it. You take 2 doses in the morning, 2 doses in all those things. People that you might not even, you are not planning to sell, they will start buying. You understand? So it could happen like that.
mm. Awesome. Thank you so much. So if you have any question, please ask in the comments. One thing I also wanted us to do is to kind of do a case study. Because now that yesterday is no longer joining us today, we have a bit of time to take enough questions and to also do a case study. So I wanted us to like pick somebody in that's part of the viewers who has a business and wants to like probably just be more established on what's the business name? Her business name is Max Literatures.
My business is Max Literature.
Yes.
Max
So you can
Literature
check
on
that.
Instagram, on TikTok, anywhere. Just keep put Max Literature.
Yeah, you can check her out on TikTok. Yep. Thanks, Amilola. So yeah, I wanted us to pick one person and just also guide them through how they can start doing content on TikTok and also lives, like just helping them to just do like a very brief plan in a sense. They will tell us what they are currently doing and we will like you would not we would you would like just be just sharing from your knowledge what you think they can do better.
Okay.
So that's what I kind of wanted us to do. So does anybody want to volunteer? Or I don't want to pick somebody who doesn't, who is not a business owner, because I'm assuming that everybody here.
Someone is saying hi already. Someone is
Oh, okay,
raising up their
okay.
hand.
Anu, all right, awesome. Anu Oluwapo, you can unmute your mic and come up. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Okay.
Awesome. So I'll just ask you a few questions and then we can get into it. Like you tell us about your business. Tell us where you currently post. Like, do you do content on social media at all? And if you do, what kind of contents do you do? And what are the problems that you're facing or challenges you are facing with social media?
Okay. Hi. So my business name, I mean, it's a perfume brand. The name is Saint by No. And I just started taking TikTok seriously this year because I just feel like this was just dance and I did not actually take time to understand how it works. So I've been creating content on IG. I haven't been consistent due to a few factors, but on TikTok, I realized quickly that I can't consistently show up every day. Like it's been too little. It led to burnout for me when I first tried, so I had to like plan it. But even with, I find that when I dance, I get more views. But the educational part, the why should people click or why should people make this purchase? I haven't found it. That's like what I'm struggling with. So I'm just trying, oh, this works. I've seen this work with this brand that I studied. I've just been trying to implement. And then I think my content calendar is still a bit shaky, it's not solid yet. So I've just been trying to find a way to make it solid.
All right. Okay, thank you, Anu. Gives, did you get everything she said or do you need me to?
No, yeah, I get it. And I also
All right.
want to make a point before I take her question. One other thing is if you are starting a business or you are in the business already, the business is not doing the way you want it. Go and check because that is I do that a lot. I don't do that anymore. But when I started, I do that a lot. In fact, there were some vendors I sleep on their page. I sleep there, I wake up there. If you understand how much time I spend on their page. Not to copy what they are doing, but I want to understand what are they doing that is making this algorithm work for them. You understand? So being a perfume brand, like you said, when you dance, a lot of views and things like that. Yes, it works like that for TikTok. But is the sales coming the way you want it? I guess not. So, and they are also this perfume. I see a lot of brand recommend, and that is what this guy does. In fact, from Okpeyemi Famaki, I've bought from 1 or 2 perfume from his recommendation. He's not a perfume vendor. Okpeyemi will just sit down and tell you, this one, if you mix this one with this one, you will smell like a millionaire. If you do that one with that one, that's educational content. That is the reason why I will buy it. Because why? I want to smell like money. So you can create content like that. Oh, if you mix this one as you are doing your dancing or vibing content, you do those ones too. In fact, you don't even need much of content calendar for that. And you will notice that some most content that go for me personally, I don't know for you. For me personally, most content that I just set my camera, of course, I know what I want to talk about. I just pick my product and advertise it without any reading, any scripting. They do better. They do better. So you can just sit down and just, put the vibe in how you are recommending it. Don't just be rigid and be saying, oh, this one it has fruity, or all this your ingredients. You don't need to tell us that because you tell me I don't know it. If you tell me this one has loving dye, it has I don't know I don't care about the ingredients. I care about how it's going to smell, how people will perceive me. I have a perfume. I always buy it anytime I need to buy perfume. It makes me smell like money. That's why I like it. I don't know the ingredients. If somebody is advertising that thing with the ingredient is smoky, this one is I don't know. I don't care to know. You understand? So you can just create such content and infuse them in your because that's what I see a lot of people in perfume business, people that I've seen doing well in perfume, that's what they do. They just tell you you will smell like this, you smell like that. Oh, you if you have an event 5 p.m., come and take this perfume. Oh, you have a date night, take this one. Oh, you want to go to a board meeting, you want everybody to turn when you enter, take this perfume. Oh, you are going for a contract, you want to win that contract, is this perfume. Did I mention any ingredients? Nobody cares about the ingredients. People cares about how it will make them smell. So I think you should look into that.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Gifts.
you.
That's so good. That's something that in marketing, like you call like you sell to the emotions. You don't sell technical knowledge. You share what you are selling is how it makes them feel or how it makes them get perceived. So instead
Yeah.
of saying, because not everybody is a frag head. I'm also not a frag head. Like I'm the least frag head person in the world. I know nothing about perfumes, and I don't
Or
think
just
I
just
claim to know.
just tell me this perfume will last 72 hours and buy it.
Exactly. That could be it for some people. So it's
Yeah. So for some
it's
people, they
actually.
just want something long lasting, something oh, this
Mm-hmm,
one will make you smell fresh. You buy. You don't need
mm.
to, you know, you don't need to do too
So
much.
sell the benefits basically. I know, like sell the benefits of your perfume. Like what she said was so good. Like imagine you open TikTok and then the video is, "Are you going for a date night tonight?" Something like that,
Yeah,
and that's the
exactly.
content. Yeah, yeah. That
But
seems,
do
and then
you have an
caption.
interview tomorrow? Oh, you want to
Uh,
get the job? Come and smell nice. Take this. You should you just chip in those hook line things like that.
awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Gifts. Thank you
You're
so much. And
welcome.
Anu, do you have any follow up questions for that, or you're good for now? She said thank you.
I'm good. I'm good for now. Thank you.
All right, cool, cool, awesome. All right. Does anybody have any additional questions before we I let you know what the plan is, what the next plan on the agenda is? Any other question from anyone? Um. Okay, none. All right, I guess we're good. Thank you so much, Gift. So yesterday was supposed to be here to talk about how to optimize your content for sales. Yesterday is a senior marketing manager, and she has also managed a bunch of businesses. Not just, she doesn't really do personal like branded pages. She does businesses as a marketing professional. So she has a record of scaling and selling, and she was supposed to be our second speaker, but unfortunately, we live in Nigeria, and man proposes, NEPA throws in the dustbin. So she has been having light issues and all her devices are down. So we are going to be scheduling a part two for this webinar. So the part two will most likely be next week, Thursday. But keep an eye out in your emails because that's where we're going to be communicating, as well as our community on WhatsApp. After this webinar, you will get an email sending you the you will have the information about our community, how to join, and also you will also see that that's where we're going to post the recording of this webinar. We're calling this the part one, and then part two will be next week, right? So try to make time and try to like join early because it's going to be yesterday we focused on just the way we focused on gifts. We'll also do the same thing that we did on this call, which was to bring up one business and do like a little bit of just a quick content ideas kind of thing, and see how you can like make sales through the content that you post. So please keep an eye out, and don't forget, um from everything that Gift has spoken about, like one of the biggest takeaways for me, and I would like for you guys to also, if you have any takeaways from this call, please leave it in the chat. I would like at least one line or two lines so Gift knows that she shared things that were truly good for you. Please use the message chat button and drop at least one line or two lines for Gift and thank her. Thank you so much, Gift. By the way, I don't know if I thanked you. One thing that stood out for me is, and it always stands out for me when every of our speakers says it, it's like you are running a business, and what's your projection for your business? You want your business to make profits, to make sales. So everything, that's one of the first things you have to get right in your head, is that you're not running a not for profits. You are not running a side, or maybe it's a side gig still, but it's not just like a once in a while I go there. It's a business that you want to make profits. So you have to get your mindset right for that. That's one thing that stood out for me. I'm not seeing any comments. Nothing else stood out for anybody. Nobody has anything that stood out for them. I would really love to see at least one or two before we call it an evening. I'm
Good
hoping that we're
evening,
timing.
Sibomi.
Hello, good evening.
Something that stood out for me was the way she said that
Okay.
um the audience on Instagram, even though they are the same people on TikTok, um their expectations are different from
Mm,
different apps. So that for
mm,
me helped me to know that if I post the content a particular way on Instagram, when I'm going to post it on TikTok, I don't have to post it exactly the same way.
mm,
I have
mm-hmm,
to tweak it to meet
mm,
that audience. And then the way she emphasized the going live, showing up frequently, looking at what other people in my industry are doing and
mm,
finding a way to replicate it for my business also stood out for me. And above all, I love that she said that business is not just showing up on Instagram or on TikTok, that you actually need to have the business knowledge. You need to know
mm.
what business is about, read books, take courses, and all of that. Thank you very much, Gift, for sharing with us.
Awesome.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
so much.
much. Awesome, awesome. I'm so glad that this meant awesome. I'm seeing have the right mindset, posting educational content, sell your why, sell emotions, sell what connects your audience to your products. Now we've said thank you very much for everybody who has posted in the chats, and thank you to me for also speaking. Everything is just a bunch of things being said if you don't act on it. We want to continue hosting webinars, but we don't want to continue hosting webinars talking about the same thing. So it's very important that you are living here and you are immediately acting on it. We want to see testimonials on our community, or just even sending us emails to tell us that, oh, when I started doing this for the past 2 months, I have seen so and so improvements. That's what we want to see. That is what will give us like gladness and fulfillment, that we have contributed to your business growth. Thank you so much, Giz, for coming and sharing your time for free. Every other information will be shared via email. Again, this is online sellers community webinar. This is April right here. This is our April webinar, and we'll be having a part two next week. The date will be communicated to you for you today. Online sellers community is powered by Route Lift. Route Lift is a logistics company. We are situated in Lagos. We also run deliveries in Ibadan, Port Harcourt, some areas of Abuja and Ogun State. So if you are a business owner here, I'm thinking that a lot of us are business owners. You guys should all get on route lifts. And download our app, start using route lifts. If you prefer using WhatsApp, we have a WhatsApp platform where you can run your where you can place your orders, you can estimate delivery prices, etc. All those things are available. We'll send you the links to everything I have said in an email around 6:30. You should get it, so please keep an eye out. Thank you all so much for being with us. We're so glad to have you. If you had a great time, please talk about us as well as on social media. Repost our stuff on Instagram, on TikTok, share on your WhatsApp status. If you have friends who are business owners, talk to them about the webinars, invite them next time. It promises to be great. We always have like great webinars all the time. Trust me, like I'm always so surprised when I people are so loaded, guys, so loaded, and a lot of business owners just have so much knowledge and valuable information to share, and we try to ensure that it is practical. These are people who have tested it and they have seen it work, not just that they are coming to say, "Oh, aspire to Maguire to inspire your perspire." That kind of, we don't want that. We want people who have actually done it and they have seen results, and those are the people that we invite for all of our webinars. So keep an eye out, and yeah, continue to join us. Thank you all so much for being here this evening. See you next week and take care of yourselves. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.